Welcome back to In Focus. We are live in Columbus, Ohio on WCSN Channel 32.4, TV Africa Network. You can also watch us live on our YouTube and Android and iTunes app. Our focus today is on the Nigerian celebration. And again, with us in the studio, we do have Mr. Ayeru. Thank you again for joining us.
Thank you.
And Ananobi. Thank you again for joining us as well. When we left, we were talking a little bit about the president of Nigeria who took office in March, President Buhari. And we also wanted to focus a little bit more on the offices that you currently operate in with NIDO. So explain a little bit about that to us.
NIDO represents Nigeria in Diaspora Organization Americas, which means NIDO exists in the US, in Canada, that is North America, South America, Central America. And we have chapters all over the US, in Canada, in Belize, and actively involved in diaspora. The word diaspora, of course, means Nigerians who are outside of Nigeria.
Okay.
So this organization is basically bringing together all Nigerians and looking at the resources that we have and see how those resources can be utilized towards the development of Nigeria. First of all, towards the development of Nigerians in the diaspora and then Nigeria as a whole. Yeah.
Okay. And as far as NIDO, when was it started?
NIDO was started under the leadership of our former president, President Obasanjo, Olusegun Obasanjo, who had the vision, his government had the vision to bring us together so as to use the resources of Nigerians' expertise and the resources of Nigerians outside of Nigeria for development in Nigeria. It was started in 1999 and officially launched in Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yes, Atlanta, Georgia.
So who can join the NIDO?
Well, first of all, Nigerian citizens can join NIDO, and Friends of Nigeria by U.S. Constitution, since we are legally registered as a 501c3 organization, anybody else who is interested in the development and welfare of Nigerians can be a member.
Okay. Yeah. And to become a member, what is the process? You simply apply?
Well, to become a member, you just give us a call. By the way, our website in Columbus, NIDO, Ohio, is www.nidoa.ohio.org.
Okay.
And if you go there, our membership forms and all the other necessary information are there, the basic information you need. But if you want to give us a call, you can give our secretary a call, and that is Mr. Onyemobi. You can give him a call or you can give me a call.
Yeah.
And
information is right there on the website.
Yeah.
All right. So the information is on the website for the NIDO. If you want to be a part of that, if you want to support that in any way, feel free to go to the website, sign up, contact the secretary, and join, and also support. And now we're going to be focusing on the Nigerian Independence Day coming up here in October the 1st, which again the Nigerians won their independence from the British in 1960. So you can reach the website by nidoaohio.org. So focusing on that, and the Independence Day coming up on October the 3rd. The Nigerian Independence Day will be having a wonderful concert with a African artist, hip-hop artist by the name of P Square. He's going to be at the Palace Theater. And Mr. Ayeru, you know a little bit about P Square, correct?
Well, a little bit about P Square, but P Square generally is our two brothers who have come together to start a music, and their music they play, I don't know too much about it. I'm not as young as he is, but he can come in and say more about that. Basically, their music is similar to, they got their motivation for their music from this guy who just died, Jackson.
Oh,
Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, from Michael Jackson. You know, I don't belong to the younger generation, so
yeah, they're definitely a very popular group. They go and meld a lot of traditional sounds with some current rhythms. So sometimes they'll have songs where they'll speak in Igbo language, but they'll have some more hip hop type melodies, and they're very popular on both sides of the Atlantic.
Peter and Paul Okoye.
Yeah.
That's their name. That's why this P Square come from.
Okay, P Square, I like
Yeah,
it.
Peter and Paul Okoye. I think I'm.
So it's really close. I might be able to catch that show.
Yes, they are very popular, and especially the younger generation really love them and enjoy them. So they will be in Columbus.
Okay.
We are blessed to have them in Columbus, and we just tell the Columbus community, in fact, the entire Ohio and neighboring states like Indiana, Kentucky, and Michigan, and Pennsylvania, want you all to come to Columbus
Definitely.
and enjoy their music.
All right, now in Cincinnati, there's going to be a Naija Festival for the Nigerian Independence Celebration as well. And your guys are going to be in Cincinnati, that's correct?
Yes. The Nigerian Organization of Greater Cincinnati is putting that show together. And then NIDO, and of course other Nigeria, we've decided we are partnering with them to put it together. They have done an excellent job. It's going to be Nigerian cultural show. Different cultures of Nigeria, different dances, Nigerian dances, and of course, Nigerian cuisine. Wonderful,
I might have to go there.
tasty Nigerian
Go wrong
food.
with that.
You can't go wrong with that.
All right.
So,
So in October, actually on the 17th, the Nigerian Independence will also be in Columbus, Ohio at Fort Rapids. Have you attended that celebration?
yes, we are planning it for October 17th, like you said, and it's going to be at Fort Rapids. We've chosen Fort Rapids this year because they have a wonderful facility that can also provide opportunities for our children because of the water park that they have.
Yeah.
So the children will have fun all day. Then in the evening we'll have the normal activities we have. We have a speaker, then we have a banquet, and again, Nigerian food.
Yeah, the food.
Authentic Nigerian food will be provided. So we invite the community to come also.
All right. You want to add anything next, Mr. Yogi?
No, he said it all.
All right. So don't forget the Nigerian Independence Day celebration. The Independence Day, October 1st, will be first celebrated in Columbus, Ohio at the Palace Theater with P Square, African hip hop artist. And then also on October the 3rd in Cincinnati for the Naija Festival. And then returning here in Columbus, Ohio at Fort Rapids for the Nigerian Independence Day celebration as well. These are some great events to attend. Check your calendar and make sure you get a chance to attend one of those. I do want to thank you gentlemen both for being here at the studio, giving your input on the Nigerian independence as well as the president, President Buhari. Would you have any closing remarks?
The closing remark I want to add is that we are blessed in Ohio to have series of a lot of about 13, 14, 15 Nigerian organizations that work together as a team. And NIDO has been blessed to help coordinate that team. And we've done things together just like we've done in the past. Even before the existence of NIDO, we've done a Nigerian picnic together. We've done independence celebration together, and we've done teaching of Nigerian language and culture programs together. And Ohio especially is very unique in the U.S., I can say.
We're like a
in
melting pot.
that we work together as groups, even though there are special groups, interest groups, Nigerian interest groups, but NIDO and those groups have been working together as one to promote Nigerian language and culture.
All right. Thank you.
What I will say is that the last 12 months have been pretty hectic for Nigerians and for friends of Nigeria. And I think there's a lot to celebrate. Nigeria was one of the countries that was affected by the Ebola crisis. And to a lot of people's amazement, including a lot of people in Nigeria, that it was able to go and defeat Ebola and actually set a bar for West Africa on healthcare standards and whatnot, especially in emergency situations. A lot of people were very impressed by how quickly they actually took care of that. And that's something to be commended. Also, it raised the bar for African democracy in terms of being able to conduct an election where one party handed over to another and where there wasn't any incidents of violence or vote rigging. And those are two things that we should definitely celebrate and make this year's independence celebration extra special.
Awesome.
And last but not least, on behalf of all Nigerian communities in Ohio, we want to use this opportunity to extend our condolences to the Nigerian ambassador to the U.S. who died recently. He came, in fact, he's a friend of Ohio. He came to Ohio, I think from September last year, when we had the NIDO conference, the Continental Conference in Columbus, Ohio. Between then and March of this year, he came to Columbus about 3 times. In fact, he delivered a lecture for Columbus Council on World Affairs. So on behalf of Nigerians and even the Ohio community, we want to extend our sympathy to the family of Professor Adefuyi, who was the Nigerian ambassador to the U.S. since 2010 until he passed away last month.
I want to thank you both for joining us today. I'm Erica Hawkins, your host on In Focus on TV Africa Network, where again we can be watched live in Columbus, Ohio on WCSN channel 32.4. Also watch us live on our YouTube apps and download us from the App Store for your iPhone and Android. Thank you again for joining us today, and don't forget to celebrate the Nigerian Independence Day. See you next time.